Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is the TimeWizard here, coming at you guys with a deck profile. So, what's your name?
My name is David. I play Prophecies.
And now this is a very interesting build of Prophecies because it has Lightsworns in it. Alright, so let's get right into this profile.
Okay. Well, start off, I play double Lila,
Alright.
triple Raikou. And why I play triple Raikou over Lila is because I play Scout. I play this little guy. So cool. Scout. And of course you play Little Blue. And they think it's Scout, they think it's Little Blue, they run into it and they realize it's a Raikou, you know, you hit a monster off and everything you mill, there's nothing in your deck that you mill that will hurt you. Not one card. Maybe Gores, and I'll tell you why I play Gores. But other than that, nothing in this deck that's worth it, you know? Because you can get everything back.
Alright.
I play one Gores. I play Gores over Tragodia because, well, I got rid of Tragodia, play Gores, because he's a bigger beater, and all around, just more room, man. Like, Trag is good because you have a lot of hand advantage, and he's double, but I'd rather go for, so it's pretty much you want to drop one monster, or you want to get field advantage and drop two monsters, you know, more shield. And it really is just better for OTKs, because that's like one thing the deck lacks, at least my version lacks, is just you can get OTK'd. That's why you have side deck. But straight up, man, Gorge, to me, in this deck, Gorge is better.
Alright.
Double Max Petition and Scout combo. Dump.
Move it up a little bit. Yeah, alright, there we go. Thank you.
Dump. Add, of course, your Temperance, and you go off with that. And if you disrupt a battle, you draw a card, and on top of that, he's a spellcaster. And he's level 3, so you can banish him for World. So it's like, all around, he's a perfect card for the deck.
Yeah, it flows very nicely.
Yeah.
Alright.
What the deck needed. When these guys are milled, because I play the Lightsworn engine, or Math, or I play double Reincarnation, I have so many outs for this guy just to get my level 3, and just go for World. You know, that's the main play to get the deck. I play double Magician over 3 because, well, more room, and doesn't really matter if you get it because you're playing Secrets, you're playing Masters, and you're playing 2s. Like, you're going to get any spellbook you want. You know, you run 3 of everything. So playing 3 of him is not really necessary, you know? And the main card is getting Temperance, you know? She's the only really level 3 card you need, you know? Everything else is 2. Double World. For obvious reasons, Summon, Nuke, add 2, Giant Plus. Double Priestess. Same obvious reason. Special. Yeah. You're special, pop anything you want.
Very good.
But I don't recommend, if you think you're playing 3 Priestess, I don't recommend it because she clogs a lot. Like at first, I wasn't even playing Priestess, but the deck needs it. I was playing a more turbo world, like more Lightsworns than anything, and I didn't play Priestess, but I went back to the normal Prophecy build and playing with the Priestess, and she's good and all, but she does clog. So if whatever you do, I do not agree playing at 3 unless you're gonna play the Maxi and just draw and go into her. But other than that, it's not necessary. You know, she's not necessary at 3. Same thing for World. Like sometimes 2 clogs, but you need him in hand because you play Phoenix Wing Blast, you play Monster Incarnation, so he's not even a minus. And when he's in the grave or deck, he's literally God. You can special him and plus. So that's the reason we need 2 for 2, not more than that. Okay. That's monsters, right?
Alright.
Free Temperance, she's the goddess of the deck. You special her, get your Priestess or World, mainly World, and it doesn't even matter because you can't really Phoenix Chain her, and everything else you can stop her, but it won't stop you because you can life her back and still get the plus off. You know, you can't. If you life her, you can't go for World, but you're playing Monster Incarnation, so you can get her back, and you're playing 3 apiece, and she's not even your only out to World because you're playing a Lightsworn engine, and you can just mill World herself and just life her. Or if you have a Reincarnation or Phoenix Wings, you can just ditch World. So either way, you have a lot of outs, and you have a lot of ways to get to your World. But she's just the best way. And forces Veilers and breakthroughs. It wastes everything, and the second you get World, they have nothing. You know, it's just all around this part. 3 Secrets.
Need to play it.
Need to play it. Double Masters. Double Wisdom.
Alright.
Slants. Double Eternity, because you're gonna banish a lot with Fate, of course, and you kind of just spam Fate with this deck. It's all about controlling the Fate, and usually because at Fate at 1, a lot of people have the mistake of using Fate too soon in the game, but the fact that when you get Fate to hand, you can control it completely because you're playing 2 Eternities and you're playing a Priestess, so you can banish it, just bang, get back. So it's all about controlling the Fate, and you can win, man. Yeah, pretty much. If you can control this game, like I got this guy back 3 times straight up, and I played Eternity, got it back. You know, it's all about controlling it, you know, and don't throw it off. So like crazy, because it's a really it's your best card. It doesn't target. It gets around every single card there is. It's like there's nothing that can really stop Fate. That's why I got hit.
There's a reason that's
the reason this is at 1. You know, it's broken. So control it. You know, don't waste it. You know. And the best card in the deck is Life, because well, you can grab anything. You can grab your world and you nuke. And if they negate it, you got 2. And the fact that it's so broken that you can go for the world loop, and I'll show you how to do it. With 2 lives, it's pretty much you have a world engrave, you have a life engrave, and that's it, man. You just life with your world back, nuke, get your spellbook and graveyard, and then you add it back, and then continue the loop. You just spam the 2 fucking lives over and over and over. You can literally nuke every single turn.
It's a really nice loop.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
1 power and 1 tower. The reason why you play 1 tower over 2 towers is because you're gonna play world, bro. Like, it's not even gonna be on the field. And the fact that you're playing prophecies, it does not matter playing 2. If you want it back, you're gonna get it back, and you want it in the grave. Because the only reason you're really going to play this card is because you want the extra name for world. Other than that, you have a lot more ways to plus in this deck, because you 1-for-1 through the whole game. So it's like, you don't minus. You never minus. You always 1-for-1. So you never lose a card in this deck.
Yeah.
Triple recharges, double reincarnation, and double Fiend's Wing Blast from app. And I was playing 1 reincarnation, but I threw a second one in just because there's so many cards you can discard. You can just get rid of 1. You can get rid of 2. You know, you can just get rid of these 2 cards. You pretty much win the game because they're in graveyard. Yeah, because Stoic's a plus, and World you get life, blow up the field, or you can just add another Lightsworn, go into a recharge. It's like it's a combo card.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really diverse, and it's not dead in the hand. And you can just, and what I do a lot, I just play it, ditch any spell card, go for World, and there's my second target. You know, so it's like they like reincarnation. I like it at 2. You could play it at 1, but I personally like it at 2. I don't run an extra deck because I don't really go for Exceeds.
Yeah, for the most part, it's irrelevant. If anything, you play like the Gotchi or the Herald of Lights.
The only thing you want to play in this deck is going to be, like, personally, if I have to play, it's going to be Big Eye because... no, not even.
Maybe even a rank 3.
Draco if you
Not
want
even.
to. But Big Eye, because he's a spellcaster.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to hit him because you just go Special Priestess, banish. You have 5 level 3s. You just banish a level 3, go for Lila. There's your second 7. You can go into a Big Eye. Doesn't matter what they do. You have wisdoms. You can protect Big Eye.
Yeah.
You know, you protect Big Eye.
So you can play 3 Big Eye in the extra
and you can power Big Eye. You know, and you have Big Eye on the field. You can use Fate. It's like it's really good in this deck. You know?
Most of the power comes behind the deck, not the extra deck. So
Yeah,
it's
just,
really good.
he's the main card.
Yeah.
You get him out, you win the deck.
For an extra deck, you want to make an extra deck.
And just keep 2 wisdoms in hand. And the best part is, if you wisdom this girl, if you wisdom her, and they warning her, and you already call trap cards, they pay the 2. They pay the 2, but you still get your special because she's technically still unaffected. Wisdom does follow.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. All right.
You guys can double check me, but last time I checked, she follows. You get the world. You have a second wisdom in hand, and you add the wisdom that you just sent to the grave. There's your names. You drop 4, you know the field again.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just a good card.
All right. So I was gonna ask, what do you like best about the deck? But I think you've
Yeah,
already
just-
explained it. You know, it's consistent. It's
So consistent.
It's really good.
The only thing that you want to watch kind of sucks once in a while. You're drawn to that, and you won't get a Lightsworn. that sucks. But if you get into a Lightsworn, it's all about when you drop it. You don't want to drop a Lila and be like pop back row, you know? You don't really need to do that. It's more like if you like Lila's more there for like stopping like Road Decrees or
Floodgate
if you're gonna play if you're gonna play, you know, the back row. I know a lot of people just play Deep Prison Warning, stuff like that. I personally don't. But if you're gonna play that, it gets around Road Decree, it gets around Emptiness, it gets around, you know, any continuous trap or spells that's gonna stop you, you know. And you also can go for the blind. You can also go for the blind hits face down. It doesn't matter. But you rather keep in your hand so you can get the recharge, so you can draw.
It's all about the control.
It's all about control. It's all about when you drop the card. Other than that, the deck is really consistent, bro. Like, it's very few times you have a bad hand because you can control your whole hand. With Reincarnations to Phoenix Wing Blast, you can add any card you want from your deck. Great for Advantage Zone. This deck is almost perfect. It's just there's a lot more decks that can swarm. That's it. Like if you can somehow put like an Enta mana feel to it, you can win, bro. You can win this deck. This deck is too good, bro.
So speaking of matchups, what would you say your best matchup is with this deck?
Best matchup.
Or your worst matchup?
Yeah, I had to say my worst because there's very few bad matchup. I have to say the worst matchup you only have is going to be Evil Swarms because you can't drop your World of Priestess.
Yeah.
But in this build, it doesn't really matter because you're running Raikos and you're running Mathematicians and these guys that you put a power to, you're going to fuck up Ophion. Like, Ophion won't stop you. If you want to run over him, run over his ass. You know, you have powers. You have search cards. You can get to it. Ophion's not a threat, but if you don't get your monsters, man, Ophion's gonna shit on you unless you get these. And the chances of you getting these are high because you're playing fucking spellbooks. You know, you're gonna plus yourself 3-4 cards in the first turn. You know, you're gonna short your deck really fucking fast. You're gonna draw these guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Not right now.
Yeah.
I don't see anything else that's gonna really. Let's say OTK you. There's not much that can stop you, and you're gonna play side decks. And I personally, I don't have my side deck on me, but I side deck Rainbow Freebos and Battle Faders. Just for stuff like OTK.
Just so you can go off next turn. All right.
And that's pretty much what you want to do for stop OTK. Everything else in the side deck is player's preference.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, just go ham, enjoy the deck, try it out, see why I love it. You know, definitely this format. It's too good. Everything's too slow. Everything's too slow, and you have the advantage. That's it. I know you can side deck. I side deck Kaiser Coliseum, and I feel like it's a really good side because you go for World, nuke the field, and then just sit on Kaiser.
Yeah, that's pretty dirty.
You know, like so you can side deck Kaiser, and it's just all about control, man. It's all about control.
It's such a mean deck.
So
It makes a lot of.
if you want to play something locals and cheap to make, because almost every single card in this set can be common, you know. If you want to, the only thing expensive here is Tower, and you don't even need Tower. So it's like something cheap, really good to build, really good to play, really consistent, and just straight out fun. This is the deck, man. This is definitely the deck.
All right, well, man, thanks for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed this profile and you go check it out for yourself. It's pretty solid. So, as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.